Grant, obviously an exciting game for you, but I'm curious, what is the mood right now like in the locker room?
I think we worked all week on, being able, as a defense, being able to stop the run and, really controlling their running game and their play-action passes. I think we did just that, so we felt like a sense of accomplishment in that sense of terms. And is our defense put a great show on, and our offense had our backs, and that's what's great about this team right now.
The message all season long, and really even this week, is from Coach Franklin, has kind of been starting fast, finishing strong. You obviously helping with that fast start and the interception. Take me through that interception.
It's kind of funny. I was kind of like late to the coverage, and the coverage we called. I was kind of late to break on that ball, and I kind of slipped out my break. But the receiver stopped running for the route, and it just kind of fell in my hands. And it was awesome seeing all the other 10 guys out there trying to block for me. And the big man up front on the other side got my foot and stopped me right around the 10-yard line.
And then another first half interception for the secondary, Troy Apke. What did you see from him, and kind of what was your reaction watching him?
Troy's one of my best friends here, and just seeing his growth over the years, it's been tremendous. I mean, he's a leader out there now. As a safety, you got to be there. And I think just as a unit, we're just all communicating really well. But Trap's been doing really well, and I'm excited for him.
Especially in front of the Pittsburgh fans. I know he's got some connection to Pittsburgh. Did he say anything about that?
He didn't say anything about that. His dad used to play for Pitt, but his family is a great family. They're going to support him whenever at Penn State. So he had a great game, and I'm excited. He did a good job thinking for his family.
Defensively, you mentioned kind of a great defensive presence, but I'm curious, Penn State really making the most of the opportunities, those goal line stands coming through. What was the mindset, and what was kind of the message, being able to step up when it mattered the most?
I think, we're an older veteran type of group right now, and we have that mindset where, we're going to do whatever to keep those 0 points on the board. And I know it didn't happen today, but there are a lot of chances there down in the red zone, and I think our defense did a great job giving up stands and just giving up field goals, which, it gives us confidence as defense, in the goal line situations, but I think it gives the offense confidence too to go down and put some more points on the board.
Jason, congratulations first and foremost. I'm curious, what was it like to be able to play out there in front of 109,000 plus?
I mean, that environment, every single week that we're playing in Beaver Stadium is huge. We love it. The fans give us so much energy. We feed off of it, and it just makes it so much funner, having a place like Beaver Stadium to play in. So we really appreciate it.
I asked Trace this about the offense, but you, a leader of the defense, how do you kind of assess the play of the defense today as a whole entire unit?
I think we played really well. There were a couple instances where they were able to drive into the red zone. We were able to stop them and force field goals. And I think at the point in the game where those happened, it was a big deal, and it was huge, and it was really good for our momentum. So that was great. We played good. You
mentioned forcing those field goals, but how important was it that they came kind of in the first half, being able to start strong?
Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Grant came out, had that interception, and we were able to get some turnovers, get some quick 3 and outs. That was huge. That was really big for our momentum and kind of for our confidence as a defense.
And kind of what you saw up front along the defensive line, a lot of rotation coming in there. How key today was, Sean Spencer's rotation, having fresh faces, fresh legs come in there?
It was huge. I think they probably had 47 plays at halftime. So, a ton of plays, during that game. And the D-line had a ton of production. I think that's, due to Sean Spencer's, rotation, the way he's able to keep those guys fresh. And just the fact that we have a lot of guys who can play, along the 3 deep, really. So.
And then the other half of it, finishing strong. How about someone like Koa Farmer? I think he had that sack there late in the game. What did you see from him today?
He looks comfortable. I think that's the biggest thing. This is a guy who used to play safety, and we asked to come and play linebacker, kind of had to grow into the position, but he's really, really just getting the hang of it and starting to really look comfortable out there. I think that's the biggest thing. He's playing fast.
I don't want to look too far ahead, but those meetings to kind of watch film privately on your off day with Trace and the rest of the team. What are some things that you guys are kind of going to be taking as takeaways and looking at moving forward?
Yeah, I think on both sides of the ball, third down is going to be a big thing. I think a lot of those long drives for the defense, we could have got off the field had we, finished the job on third down. So that's going to be an emphasis, and I think offensively as well. So, there's room to improve, and that's the greatest thing about it. There's room to improve, and we're going to go get after it this week and make sure we get better.